Okay. Here we go. Mm, 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 mm. Hi! What's up, Autumn? How are you? Welcome to Rayteam News, baby. How you doing? How are you doing? Are you psyched up for your holiday? Yeah, I do. Bless you. Bless you. I understand your message. You're going to be on holiday. Mm. Just having a bit of salmon. Mm. I love a bit of salmon. Mm. Let me put that there. Put that down. What's up, Ty? How are you? Mm. Posting about your vacation would be absolutely amazing. What's up, Reggie Reg? How are you? All my special people. How's your day going, Ty? Love and appreciate each and every one of you who are here. Let's go. Sorry I'm late, guys. I was trying to get the phone working. I had to restart it, and then, so we're going to look into a new phone. This phone is like 5 years old, so bear with me, bear with me. But we shall get started, okay? We shall get started. How's your day today, my very special Reggie Reg? How's your day? Oh, it's literally just just one sheet of salmon, like just one sheet of salmon. I was like, let me just have that there, on the side. Hey, what's up, Gemroid? How are you? Welcome to Rayteam News. We are going to get started, guys. Please do, just before we start, please do like the live as well. It shows that you guys are genuinely interested in what I'm saying, okay? So please do like the live. But I always post what we're going to be talking about on our Discord as well, so you guys can see that. Thank you so much for liking it, guys. So you guys can see that, and you guys are prepped beforehand, and do you know what I mean, in terms of the questions I'll be asking you and stuff like that. All right. So without further ado, welcome to Rayteam News. It is Tuesday today, guys. It is Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well. Doing well. The first question I had to ask you guys is, how did you guys sleep yesterday? Was it too hot? Too cold? Like, how did you sleep? Because there's been a lot of conversation about sleep in general. Like, a lot. Loads of people are saying that they can't get to sleep. Some people have insomnia. That is the thing where you can't physically go to sleep. A lot of people are saying it's too hot. They're getting very agitated while sleeping. So how did you guys sleep? Really? And just to let people know where you are from, Gemwood, you're in South Africa, right? Autumn slept good. Okay, so Autumn's not really going through the same thing that like some other people are going through. All right, that's good though. It's good that you slept well. Okay. Freezing cold, really? It's cold in South Africa now. In July. Okay, cool. That's weird. That's very insightful. Okay. Okay. Next question I have to ask, right? Oh yes, winter there. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Sheesh. The next question is, do you guys tune into bounties? Do you guys tune into bounties? I feel like everyone here knows what a bounty is at this point, but yeah, do you guys tune into bounties? Not really. Why is that? Acolyte. Big shout out to Acolyte. Acolyte, love and appreciate you. Okay, cool. I only got into bounties in this community, so yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so you're not into tournaments at all, Reg, no? Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Exciting, exciting. Okay. That is good market research. It's good market research for me to know that. It's good to see what you guys like and don't like, okay? So I think Reg is the only person, to be honest, who I've heard that from. Very interesting though. I didn't know some people didn't like tournaments. Okay. Right, so moving on to the next question. How often do you buy a new controller, guys? Because there's a lot of talk about like, oh my gosh, I was so angry that I threw my controller across the room or something like that and it broke, or, you know, people are really going ham with the controllers so they break. So how often are we buying new controllers? And Acolyte, I hope you slept well as well. That was the first question I asked before. Every time it breaks, but how often is that? So better question, how often do your controllers break? Oh, does your brother... Oh, bless you. It sounds like your brother really is good with gadgets, Autumn. Not often for me. It's probably once every few years. Me too. Me too. Every time I play Dragon Ball Z Fight. Not often. And I'm gentle with my controllers. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like a mixed message type thing. With me, it's literally every time a controller breaks. My controllers don't break often. Normally, if they do break, it will be like some kind of technical issue. So the L2 won't be working for whatever reason it is. It's not because of my aggression or anything like that. So, yeah. Unless I buy them Chinese. Sorry. I'm so dead. Okay, cool. Okay. The next question was, guys, do you use a headset often? So when you're gaming, do you use a headset often? The Chinese ones. Yes. So do you use it every time you're on a game? Do you jump on the headset? Always. Okay. This is very interesting. Depends on the game. Reg doesn't give concrete answers. Everyone else has said yes or no. He said depends on game. And the last one, he said not really too, which is not like a no or a yes. Straightforward answers. Oh, okay. So do you use the headset for game? That's an interesting question too. Sorry. Do you use your headset for game audio or do you use your headset for talking to people? For example, I like to use a headset in Dead by Daylight just so I can hear the footsteps. It's not necessarily to talk to people in that game. But I would say yes. In terms of my headphones are broken at the moment, so it's really affected my gaming. I can't even lie. But it helps you get in. Like it really, from my personal opinion about it, is it really does help you like get into the game. You feel like you know what I mean. You get your head in the game, like literally. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, the next question is. Has a game ever made you emotional? By this, I mean like, I don't mean like people spamming and stuff like that. I mean like the game's storyline has been very emotional for you, so it's made you very emotional. Has there ever been a game to do that to you guys? If so, what game? No. Okay. Really? Five Nights at Freddy made you emotional? Maybe I need to watch it. I'm going to watch the storyline then. Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy does that with everyone, to be honest. I really do agree with that Final Fantasy statement. Honestly. Five Nights at Freddy though? Really? Okay. So those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. The question was, has any game made you emotional? Has the storyline of a game made you very emotional? Really? Oh, 13. In Final Fantasy X, I was like, oh my gosh, it's very, 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 very deep story. Very, very emotional. Next question. So we're moving on to games ever so slightly, onto superheroes, okay? The question was, what superhero do you think is completely overrated? What superhero is really overrated in your opinion? Like, it's just, you know. 10 was really emotional. Very sad storyline. I hate Wonder Woman. Alright. Autumn, why? Tell us. Sorry, that was funny. That is funny. Autumn, why? Tell us. Hey, Mikey Mike! What's up, Mikey Mike? You missed part of the gaming section. Love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Means the world. So the question was, what superhero do you think is completely overrated? I personally think Ant-Man. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Why is that even a hero? Okay. Fair enough. Ant-Man, completely overrated. Squirrel Girl? Who the hell is that? Who said that? Who said that? Squirrel Girl? Who the hell's that? Now that is funny. I'm gonna have to Google that one. Who is Squirrel Girl? Who is this champion? Who said that? Okay, we're gonna have to do some research on who the hell Squirrel Girl is. For some reason, it just came up. SpongeBob. You see Sandy from SpongeBob. That's who I was picturing in my mind. That's why I was like, what? With the astronaut helmet and stuff. But yeah, I just don't know. That is funny. Okay, so we got Squirrel Girl. Okay. Moving on to foods quickly. No, actually, let's do self-care for the moment too. Is there any? Do you guys use a particular hand wash? People swear by her, do they? Squirrel Girl. Who the hell's that? Anyway, sorry, sorry. Does anyone here? We're moving on to self-care. Does anyone here have a particular hand wash that they use, or do you guys like buy anything? Do you guys like a particular hand wash, or do you buy anything? CeraVe. Okay. That must be an American brand. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna research it though. Okay, so we've got CeraVe. Is that for the hand wash, yeah, Autumn? Interesting stuff. Okay, so you use anything that your mum uses. Okay, cool. Dettol. Dettol's good. But I think Dettol dries out your hand. I've used that before too. It dries out your hand though. But that is good. I used to have like this electric dispenser that you put the the soap in, and it just, you put your hand under it and it comes out. A mini one. I'm not talking about like ones you'll find in the store, for God's sake. But I like the Bath and Body Works, and so they have that in the UK as well. I know what that is. Oh, okay. I apply moisturizer. Yeah, of course. When I'm at home, that's a good question too. After you guys wash your hands, do you normally use moisturizer afterwards too? I don't. Not after I wash my hands, no. The thing is, my hands get quite sweaty anyway, so I don't want to apply anything else to them. So after I've, my skin's quite oily. I don't have like dry skin. I've got quite oily skin, so I don't like to smother the skin with like other stuff. I do moisturize, obviously. I do moisturize my body and stuff, but in terms of my face and my hand, I wash my face. I sometimes use like a skin cream, a skin moisturizer, sometimes, but half of the time I don't really do that much. I think clogging up the pores all the time, I don't like that. Yeah. Oh, Mike's got them soft hands. Lovely. Only during winter because my skin whitens. Oh, okay, cool. Fair enough. You got them soft hands. Mike's the type of guy to put leather gloves on and put put Vaseline in the glove and just let the hand soak. Puss in Boots style. Right, let's go. Is there any toothpaste that you guys use that you want to recommend to people? Any toothpaste that any toothpaste that you think really helps with whitening your teeth, or like breath smelling really fresh, that you guys want to recommend? We're in the self-care section, guys. Self-care. Sensodyne. You know what? I don't like the taste of Sensodyne. Everyone uses Sensodyne. I don't like the taste of it. It's disgusting. I feel like Sensodyne doesn't help your breath. That's just what I think. Yeah, fluoride is bad. I find it. Do you know what? I've just discovered just by talking to you guys about toothpaste? Everywhere uses the same toothpaste. I don't think there's a huge selection of toothpaste. So whoever's watching, there is room in the market for a new variety of toothpaste. It's literally Colgate and Sensodyne. You can find that in any country. Any country. That is crazy. Another thing is feet, guys. We're going to talk about feet. Talk about feet for a second. Do you guys take care of your feet? Do you... Oh, sorry, here's a question. Do you think it's feminine, right? This is just obviously for us lot. Do you think it's feminine for a guy to take care of his feet? By that, I mean going to somewhere and having them take care of his feet. I'm not talking about nail polish. I'm just talking about, getting the back of your feet, You know that some of you guys have got the hard foot. The white stuff on your tongue causes bad breath. Exactly. A tongue scraper, definitely. No, that's just self-care. Exactly. I don't think it's feminine. I got a manicure and a pedicure last week. I think that's good. I think that's good that we're having this discussion, because some people will deem it Some in some places and some cultures they'll I think it's changed now, but back you know, way back when it was considered feminine if a guy was taking care of his feet and you know hands and stuff like that. And I don't mean like having you know nail polish or whatever. I don't mean, yeah, nail polish is a different bag. I'm talking about actually just you know if there's dead skin somewhere they're taking it off. They're just looking after yourself, you know. So good. Good. Okay. So in this, we've discovered that a tongue, not discovered, but you know, food for thought. A tongue scraper is very, very good with bad breath. So if any of you guys are suffering with bad breath, then definitely get a tongue scraper. The white stuff on your tongue, yeah, is normally the cause of bad breath. So get the tongue scraper. That's what Autumn's. No, not did Autumn recommend it? Autumn recommended it. Well, good on you, Autumn. Get that tongue scraper in, all right, and sorry, creature feature feet. That is so funny. I'm gonna start using that. That's a new phrase we discovered here too. Creature feature feet. I love that. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna move on to. Oh, we're still here. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. We are gonna move on to food. I think that is it in terms of self care. Oh, sorry. One more question I was gonna ask you guys. What brand of soap do you use, or would you recommend for skin? What brand soap would you recommend? Like, what do you guys use? And that'll be the last for self care. I just use anything. Okay, cool. Okay. Anyone else with the soap? Let's go. Bar soap or body wash? Both. Both. Glycerine soap. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to research that. Okay. Glycerin. Glycerine. Maybe it's glycerine. Glycerine soap. Okay, cool. Let's go. Any other recommendations from anyone else at the back? For those of you guys who just tuned in, this is Rayteam News. It is a chance for us. It is a chance for us to all come together and talk about our issues, get updates on stuff, get to know each other better as well. Okay. Update on worldly events. We're doing a gaming section here as well. We're talking about games. We're talking about lifestyle, self-care, music, food, quite a lot of everything actually. So get involved. Get involved. Sheer moisturizer. There's sheer moisturizer bar soap. Ooh, Mike probably smells nice. Dang, he's got the hot. He. Dang. It does. Dove. Yeah, people who use Dove. I don't use Dove moisturizer though. Dove moisturizer dries out your skin, but the body wash is really good. You know when you see the white, you're like, yep, they're doing well for themselves. Okay, cool. Moving on, moving on. We're moving on to food now, to all of our foodies. Very good recommendations though. Did we make a self-care? I think we did make a self-care section. Please do. Oh, I'm going to be putting this in the self-care section. Or if anyone has a recommendation for the self-care, put it in the self-care section on the Discord, please. I think I'm going to be uploading these live sections to our Patreon as well, guys. Okay, our Patreon. Right. So the next thing, we're moving on to food. What food types for you guys cause you a stomach ache? So when you eat this certain food, you have a stomach ache immediately. Anything from Reg, what about Taco Barn? I'm only joking, I'm joking. High in starch types, I get bloated. Oh, okay, cool. Anything from Taco Bell. Do you know what? Oh my god. Funny story, yeah. Well, not funny, but like, so there's Taco Bells in London, right? Or the UK. I didn't know this. So I went to one. I didn't actually go to it. I ordered something from them and they did chicken nuggets. And I was like, oh my god. I always try chicken nuggets from places. I'm like, I just want to try the nugget. And I ordered it and I ate it and I was like, oh, this is banging. Oh my god. When about in an hour's time or 2 hours, I think that's the most painful stomach I've ever had. It was horrific. It was horrific. You see, like when you're on the toilet and you think, am I gonna make it? Like it was. It was I think I lost weight. That's the reason why people are like, oh my god, you look so slim now. Taco Bell. If you're looking to lose weight, order anything from Taco Bell and then, you know, just let yourself go. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't know what are they cooking up in the back of there. They must be just flinging anything off the floor in there because oh my god, my stomach was not having that. It was an instant rejection. My stomach wanted that out immediately, so I can't eat anything from Taco Bell as well. Yeah, if you want to really if you want to lose weight, it is. I don't know what's in that, but it's not real. I think that's worse than McDonald's. Taco Bell is way worse than McDonald's. McDonald's, like, you can actually hold that down for a couple of hours. That, even just the name. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we discovered that Taco Bell is just not it, and food that is high in starch is not it as well. Okay, cool, that's fine. What is the quickest meal you guys can make? Oh, really? You're slim. That's good though. That is good. What is the quickest meal you guys can make? Spaghetti. Okay, cool. Spaghetti. That's what's up. That's what's up. Any other meals, guys? So we've got spaghetti. Rice, mushrooms, peppers, onions, brown turkey. Sorry, that sounds like a lot. I said a quick meal. Quick! That sounds like you're really throwing down in that kitchen. Gonna have to get the chopping board up and chop up that mushroom and chop up the peppers. That's the quickest meal you got. Whatever happened to French toast? A hamburger helper. Okay. It's a quick meal for me. Damn, Mike is very quick in that kitchen then. Just give me the French toast. Fat cakes too. True. That is so funny. Oh, it's already diced. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, you know. Fair enough. Fair enough, Mikey Mike. Fair enough. Okay, so moving on from food. Thank you so much as well, guys, for answering the questions about food. Moving on from food, we've got some... It's kind of new because we don't really talk about like celebrities in here and stuff, but we're just adding it in. This will all be alleged information just due to, you know, copyright and all of that stuff. Instant noodles, that's not really a meal though, is it? But yeah. So, do you think that artists get too much shine? I'll give you guys a scenario of like what I mean by this as well, okay? But do you think in general that music artists get way too much shine these days? By shine, I mean publicity. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Sometimes, yes. Okay. So the example I'll give, right, is there was a from what I saw, there was a yeah, we don't need to know every second of your life exactly. There was a premiere of that movie, Barbie, that had Margot Roberts, I think her name is. So there was a premiere of the movie, right? And there was a clip where she was stood side by side with Nicki Minaj, and they were taking loads of pictures of them and everything like that. And then I think at one point Margot even helped Nicki Minaj fix her hair and stuff. But as a viewer watching this, I just think that, bless Margot Robbie. She's been casted for this role. You have to think of like the process it takes in order for an actor to be headlined for a movie. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It takes months and months and months of preparation. And there's all of these lines. You have to do all of these red carpets, premieres, and all of this stuff. So a person should be heavily recognized for all of their work of what they've done. But then on the flip side, you have someone who's done one song for a soundtrack, who is in an equal who is being photographed in a a kind of like equal opportunities type way, and I just think it's completely unfair on the actor. Does that make any sense? That's the example I'm giving. And I think, do they need that much recognition? No, they've just done a song. I don't understand like why. It's like back in the day, right? I'm sounding so old now when I'm saying back in the day, but previously, on Avatar, previously, with movies and stuff and premieres, you don't really get like that kind of thing. You just get the actors, like so, if for James Bond example, for the movie James Bond, like Adele did the soundtrack ages ago. Adele wasn't like with the James Bond star like this next to him in the, do you know what I mean, in the world premiere. They would have to do their, whoever the main actor was doing their own thing. Does that make sense? So my personal opinion is I think they get way too much shine these days for absolutely nothing. You've done one song. You haven't like worked with the team to do anything. You aren't in the movie. It just doesn't make any sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they do. All you ever hear of these days are music artists that wanna... Yeah, that kind of thing, literally. So that's just the example I was giving. But okay, so our general consensus is yes, they do then. Okay. The next thing we was going to talk about quickly was just some stuff I saw on social media, some kind of celebrity, some celebrity update. So this is all alleged, but Sofia Vergara, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I think she was most commonly known for Modern Family, has allegedly split up from her husband at the moment. I don't know who needs to hear this. This is just random updates that I've seen online. Okay, Ariana Grande. For people who do know who she is, the singer, she has filed for divorce with her 2-year allegedly. She's filed for divorce allegedly with her. I think she got married quite young anyway, 26 or something, 27. From her husband. And there was another thing with Keke Palmer, because I think everyone, for those of you who don't know who Keke Palmer is, she's like I don't know what she is. She's like an ex-Disney star. I think that's what we'll put her down as. Or maybe she's just an entrepreneur. She's an entrepreneur. There was an incident that happened where she's just had a baby, and Usher was serenading. True. Yeah, I think just calling her an entrepreneur would be, But there was a situation that happened where Usher was serenading her, and he was serenading many other people. An actor, singer, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Everyone knows who she is then. Usher was serenading her at an event, and she was, she was up on him, you know, doing all of this and whatever. At the time, I think her the father of her child was at home taking care of the child, and he probably found out about it online, and he was quite peed off about it. So he messaged, you know, I think he tweeted about it, saying that basically have some standards, and don't keep doing stuff for everyone when they're not, you know, they're not all for you. You keep trying to impress everyone when not everyone's for you. And she fired back, and you know, I think they've now split. I'm not too sure that this is all alleged. I think they've now split, and she is going around places doing music tours and stuff, but basically like just insulting the father of the child a lot now. It just promotes, to me, it promotes that single parenting is the best way forward. I feel like that's what the media is trying to promote at the moment, that single parenting is the best way, and you don't need, to the girls, is very much of, you don't need a man, you can do everything without a man, and it's like, you do need a man. You do. There's a lot of emphasis these days on not having the father like around at all, kind of like eliminating him. Yeah, there's that too, General. It's very much of know what you're getting into. Before you sign the contract, read the contract, that kind of thing, you know. But I feel like now it's very heavy, the promotion of single parenting, and I don't think that's a healthy thing to do. I think it's healthy to have a. I'm not trying to say single parenting is unhealthy, because some scenarios do put parents into, you know, that kind of scenario. But I think it's unhealthy to promote that. That's the only way forward. Like, you know. And I've noticed that with a lot of the music that's coming out these days, and a lot of the, you know, movies and everything like that, is very much strong promotion of get rid of the man and eliminate the man. So yeah, I was just gonna ask you guys: do you guys feel like media is kind of steering towards that at the moment, or because every female song these days is very much get rid of the man. You don't need the man. You can do this all alone. And I just don't think that's very healthy. It will, because soon people will realize that it takes two. Sometimes it takes two. You know, this is, you know, we're talking about like baby talk here, but in order to make a child in the first place, you do need two people. You don't just have one person. So, yeah, I think healthy relationships should be pushed more. Healthy relationships should be pushed more. Conversations as well should be pushed more in terms of healthy conversations. The lesson learned from even speaking about this, and what people should take into stride, is do not air out your business on social media. No one needs to know anything about what you've got going on, especially if it's some sacred talks between you and, you know, a loved one. You do not need to do that. It's not healthy practice. It should not be common practice. If you have an issue with someone, or there's, you know, cause of concern, just message them. Do not jump onto. I keep telling people that Twitter is literally like just not good for anyone. You should not be using Twitter. I feel like everyone should just stop using that app. But yes, that was it basically. That was it. That was the updates. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of this, as per usual. We are going to have another one on Saturday. I hope everyone likes that little last celebrity section as well. We'll try to do that just with, you know, just some talks. It is. I keep telling people about the Twitter thing. I always tell people about the Twitter. Steer away from Twitter. Anyone who is around you who is obsessed with Twitter, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Do not have them around you. It's a complete red flag. It is a complete red flag, okay? Twitter is not for positivity at all. It's full of negativity, honestly. So yes, that concludes everything. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rayteam News. It is a chance for me and you guys to connect. It is a chance for all of us collectively, for Rayteam collectively, to find out what each and every person's thinking. That's facts. That's facts. What Mikey Mike said. Yeah, I think there's two different users in Twitter. There's people who are literally obsessed with just everyone, And then there's people who just get updates for like games and stuff, or news updates, you know? Because sometimes, you know, you don't want to watch the news, so you just go on there to find out what's happening, what's trending and stuff, you know? That kind of thing. So yes, but thank you so much. Special shout out to all of our Patreon members in here. Mikey Mike, thank you so much. Reggie Reg, thank you so much. And then we had Acolyte as well. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate all of you guys. We are going to be back playing Mortal Kombat 10, believe it or not. We're going to give that a go. Yeah, I know which ones you're referring to. But yeah, I'm just explaining, just for the listeners. But yes, thank you so much. I'll be back in 20 minutes where we'll be playing Mortal Kombat 10. Please do come and join us if you can. Or literally, if you've got to start your day and go to work and whatever, just tune in later. But I love and appreciate you guys. Come for the games, stay for the vibe. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes.